Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here and welcome to BBallBreakdown. We finally got a close game in this finals and it should go down as one of the best Game 7s of all time. In part 1, I examined two big runs in the third quarter that sent the game seesawing back and forth. After a first half that saw the Warriors get control and appeared to be on their way to opening the game up into an easy win, the Cavs hung a 19-5 run to start the second half, giving them the biggest lead they had all game. With the Warriors up by 8 and their offense generating easy shots, the Cavaliers needed a jolt to get them going. The offense was stagnant like this for much of the night as they simplified it simply to use the pick and roll as much as they could to exploit mismatches. They attack Steph Curry all night, and on this action, Curry hedges out to the three-point line and does a good job to force LeBron to turn his back and pick up the ball. Smith pops, and Draymond does a pretty good job to contest, but we've seen that JR shoots better when a defender is in his face. Although we can't see how Steph ended up on LeBron because of the TV coverage, we can only assume it was another J.R. Smith ball screen for LeBron. No movement by the other players allows Ezeli to help out on the back down. Kyrie tries to flare a screen for JR, and this is well defended up until the point where Klay slips and gives Smith another open look. Here's an interesting set the Cavs run, a pin down by JR for Thompson, who then sets a ball screen for LeBron. This quickly becomes a double ball screen when JR joins in, and I like how Curry jumps out to force LeBron to pick up his dribble again. Iguodala does a nice job to deny and force the offense to reset, but on this post for LeBron, look at the weak side spacing. When you're a smaller point guard having to guard LeBron in the post, can you blame him for going for the steal on the pass? That said, this was a poor gamble by Steph. Great rotation by the defense to cover for him. Now watch this great find by LeBron, who fakes like he's going to skip to Kyrie in the corner, only to find Love for the lob at the front of the rim. Not that it matters too much, but notice that he does land before he releases the ball, which, according to the rules, is a travel. The Warriors break into two pin downs on either side that flows right into horns. Great ball and player movement to get Steph sprinting into the handoff for the attack. More good ball movement, and while Draymond was on fire from 3, he spots Varejao rolling to the hoop, who does the right thing by keeping the ball high on the catch. But look at this incredible defensive play by Kyrie Irving to cleanly knock it away. To be able to get underneath here and cleanly block it is all kinds of impressive. Clinging to a 1-point lead, the Warriors run a quick pick and roll out top, catching LeBron getting there late. Curry gets by him, but Love does an excellent rotation. Watch where Curry bounces this pass, way too close to himself, and the ball bounces up past waist level right into a Kevin Love steal. Now the Cavaliers have arguably the best rim finisher in the league attacking in the open court. And just look at this off-foot layup that totally catches Draymond by surprise as he softly banks it in. Every player needs this finish in his bag of tricks. Learn it today. The Warriors break into motion weak, and most often they run it to get the center screening for Curry. The timing was off a little bit as Curry had to wait for the screen, but watch Kevin Love come up on the outside as Varejao is screening to the inside. Colossal screw up by the defense, and Curry gets the wide open 3, but proves that you can't hit them all. The Warriors run their out of bounds play to get Klay coming around a pin down by Varejao. The spacing wasn't great as Draymond ended up being 5 feet too close to Klay as he came around, but Love was slow reacting, and this is an open shot for Klay, yet he proves he's human too. Varejao just seems to be out of place often when he's on the court. First he tries to set a step-up ball screen, but Klay has to tell him he's supposed to be the second of a double ball screen to the middle. Love hedges and gets physical, but Curry recovers his balance, but then inexplicably throws this pass to Varejao, which was way late, and he looks like he fumbled it before he passed it. This live ball turnover to Kyrie gave us one of the plays of the night, an off-foot running lefty floater that hits the top of the backboard over Draymond before falling cleanly through for an and one. This display of talent and skill was a big reason the Cavaliers pulled this game out. With the Warriors reeling, they call a play to run Curry off a double staggered pin down. Curry reads this and cuts back door, forcing the switch. On this cut, had Curry gone to the outside of the Barnes screen, the Cavs would have been able to switch back and negate the mismatch. Curry wisely goes inside, keeps Thompson on him, and even gets a backdoor cut to get open. But watch LeBron's perfect defense as he pressures Draymond, who cannot see that Curry was open. However, he gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar. That said, this is not supposed to earn free throws anymore when you rip through under the defender's arm, yet Green got 3 of them. The Cavs turned to horns, making it a double ball screen across the top. They actually got the switch they wanted with Steph on LeBron, but continued through and allowed the Warriors to switch again. But Draymond on LeBron isn't the best alignment for the Warriors either. They try one last time to get Steph back on LeBron, but this was one of the rare times the Warriors did this correctly. Steph hedged and Green went underneath, and Draymond is able to block this shot. But neither Iguodala nor Barnes can box out Thompson, who gets fouled and free throws. With this possession, you can see a different energy in the offense. The ball just seems to move a little quicker. A 1-2 pick and roll caught J.R. Smith sleeping, and on the short roll, LeBron must rotate to stop penetration. Here's a nifty pass by Livingston, and Kyrie was slow getting there, allowing Draymond yet another 3-ball. The Cavs again try and force Curry to pick up LeBron with a Kyrie ball screen. The Warriors do a good job to contain and not switch, forcing precious seconds off the shot clock. Steph shows good hands to knock the dribble away, and with hardly any time left, LeBron is forced to throw up this runner from the foul line. Once they dig it out, JR and Thompson do not communicate, nobody gets to Livingston, and he surprised me by dunking this to tie the game. This time, the Cavs decide to run the same play, but since Livingston was on Kyrie, he's the one with better size to contend with LeBron's back down on the switch. This was very solid defense, so LeBron opts for the Dirk leg fadeaway. A tough shot, but he nails it to break the tie. And finally, the Warriors cap off their 11-3 run in the third with the Curry-Green pick and roll that worked so well for them during the season. And this Iguodala screen for Draymond gets a switch, forcing J.R. Smith to be involved in the defense. They jump Curry on the blitz, who finds Green for the 4-on-3 fast break. Great dive by Iguodala to suck in 2 defenders. It was a mistake by Jefferson to do this. He needed to be the guy closing out to the weak side. But Green spots Barnes in the corner and he nails the shot to give the lead back to the Warriors. So there you have it, sports fans. These 2 third-quarter runs gave us a glimpse into how each team had been attacking each other all series long. Stay tuned for the epic fourth-quarter breakdown coming up later on today. You in?